Are we recording? Yes, we are recording. Hello, guys. How are you? Today, I am super excited to be interviewing Fiona Taylor, who is a health and wellness coach. And Fiona and I met about a year ago during one of the mastermind trainings that we both took a part in. And we found that we actually have a lot in common in terms of how we help women overcome their health challenges, their mindset challenges, and we love exchanging sort of the information between us, because sometimes we find that actually what I myself am passionate about may not necessarily resonate with some of my clients, and what Fiona shares may. So it's actually good to kind of, share that information with the world and help as many people as possible. So Fiona, tell us. Well, first of all, it's lovely to have you here. You're based in Perth, Australia, on the other side of the world. Tell us, a little bit about yourself. What is it that you do, and what are the women that you help?
Okay, well, and thank you very, very much for inviting me. My name is Fiona Taylor. Most people call me Fee. Everything is shortened in Australia. I'm Taylor. I'm a health and wellness coach, and my business is called Choose Healthy, because I always feel you have two options, healthy or not healthy. So I work with women who've always been into eating healthily and exercising, and had a very busy career and really done life, well, and then sort of suddenly they can't get to grips with the extra body weight, or the body changes. You suddenly look down and think, oh my goodness, where's my waist? And I guess what they used to eat doesn't kind of work anymore, and they're looking for a bit more out of life. So then I support them kind of to go from stuck to free. So really they know what food and exercise, works best for them. And really to find that energy and zest for life, So it's a little bit of fine tuning, really, and then hopefully getting on with, their gorgeous lives.
Yeah.
So
Amazing. And that's actually what I sort of clients over 40s, they're kind of, they because they've been so committed to, the kids and getting the house ready, getting everyone else ready, and they've forgotten about themselves, and they're like, oh, it's time to get back on track. So what do you find that actually works for these women? What tends to kind of, make that shift from the place of not knowing to okay, I've got my zest for life back?
Well, it starts really with actually putting yourself first. So because I really feel if you can put yourself first, then it doesn't matter whether you have 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes a day. I just feel put yourself first, and that just has such an impact on your day and really your life, because you've been giving to everybody else, and now it's time to do something for you, So I think start the day, that way. I think that's really good.
And what do you think is actually the biggest reason for women kind of getting themselves to that point where they forget that they are important and that they need to start with themselves first? What do you think the reason is for that in your kind of experience?
I think because they've suddenly got, really a bit sidetracked by looking after everyone else. And although, I'm going to kind of contradict myself. So although they're kind of eating well and exercising, nothing's really working, and then they're looking after multiple people or a business, and so you just have to slow down a bit. And I think since the virus is the pandemic, women have just had that chance to press pause and say, you know what, I need to make some changes, and now is a really good time. So I feel women really want to invest in their health and their wellness. and really take it at the whole picture. So kind of hopefully I've answered that question.
Yeah, I love what you said about the whole virus pandemic going on, and I think it's not only for women. I think it's actually
Well,
pressed many people to kind of to slow down, to focus what's important to us, and all of a sudden sometimes the job doesn't matter as much. All the little worries that we've been worried about, they're just like tiny. And I think this time it has proven that health is our ultimate wealth, and there's no doubt about that. Wouldn't you agree?
absolutely. And I think also, some kind of nurturing or finding a schedule that's nurturing for you, so again, putting yourself first, that you are making sure that you're doing the right exercise, that maybe you need to change the food. I'm always really curious about people's food stories. Where do they learn these things? And that's what I love. I mean, I follow a Mediterranean diet pretty much, more or less. It has the statistics. It's got the science behind it. It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And, I am all about creating healthier habits and not really having restrictions. So, if you enjoy your wine and you want pizza or whatever, we put that in.
Yeah. Exactly. I love that, because I share exactly the same thing. Because I think in the modern day and age, everything is about restriction. In order to move forward, you need to cut down on this, cut down on this. Where actually you don't, because you can have it all in moderation and just make it so easy. So what's kind of working personally for yourself, and why? Because you whenever I talk to you, you seem very vibrant and always in amazing shape and amazing health. So what are the tips that you could personally share with the viewers that are working for you?
Okay, well, look, I actually, I believe in, I actually do less. This is, although I have a full schedule, and no, I didn't say busy, I have a full schedule. I'm building a business, and I do have part-time work, but I sort of do less. I really believe in planning, but only having a really short to-do list, because you really can tick those things off. I know it becomes like almost a badge of honor to have a really long list.
Yeah.
My non-negotiable is to go to the beach, or at least get outdoors every single day, rain, hail, or shine. And of course, I've got a very active dog, although she's fast asleep right now. But
So
yeah,
connecting to nature.
Yeah, connecting to nature. And the beautiful thing about going to the beach is, it's all your senses. You can walk up the beach, de-stressing and processing the day, and then coming back, getting ideas, feeling energized.
Taking free. And it's free, isn't it?
And I believe really in eating well and buying the best that you can afford. And if you can't afford organic, well, you can't, but that's fine. I'm not saying you have to have organic, but just buy the best you can, because it's your beautiful body.
Yeah, so. Yeah, absolutely. Gosh, totally agree. And I love that. I mean, I wish we had beach close to London, but what I do, I actually just go to the park and ground myself barefoot, because we don't have the beach. But I love the fact that you're so close to that. And what's kind of the one thing, if there was any, that you feel like, apart from obviously going to the beach, that you're like, that is the game changer that someone could implement from today onwards?
Definitely to move, exercise. So it doesn't have to be something high intensity. It can be simply a walk, some stretches, some yoga, whatever. And I think it's really important to find something you enjoy, and definitely moving is a huge part, and drinking lots of water and eating lots of vegetables.
Movement is good. Yeah, don't you just funny, just on Sunday, very quickly, my boyfriend, because he's a personal trainer, he's like, let me train. I'm like, no. And literally within 2-3 minutes of beginning an exercise, I was like on fire. And it just proves a little bit of movement and you just feel better straight away. That's amazing, Fiona. So what is the current offer? Like, how do you, how do you help people? How can people get in touch with you? Tell us a little bit more about that.
So I'm on Facebook and Instagram. So my, I don't know what you call it, address is Choose Healthy by Fiona. I was going to say tag, but I think that's wrong. Yeah, so I run a really one-on-one coaching 90-day program. And usually I run one event every month. So it might be, a challenge or a webinar or, a chance for everyone to get together in person and have a gorgeous lunch or breakfast. So yes, that's sort of
Okay.
basically the social media.
Perfect. Also, I'll pop those links below under the video, so anyone in Perth or nearby could get in touch with you. But obviously, the beauty of it is that you work also online, so anybody from around the world who is resonating with what you've shared today can get in touch with you. That's been amazing. It's so lovely to connect with you, and I know it's almost winter time on the other side of the world, but you said it's still nice and sunny. So anyone in Perth or Australia, get out, get to the beach, and contact Fiona to help you with your challenges. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you very soon.
Yeah, such a pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.